So it looks like Beyonce is sick and tired of Jaguar Wright speaking on her. And it looks like she's considering taking legal action and suing Jaguar. Honestly, it's not that surprising that Beyonce would file a lawsuit against Jaguar, because Jaguar has been spilling a lot of tea on Beyonce and her husband for years. And not just the regular kind. I'm talking about the spicy kind of tea. Well, given that Beyonce is currently under a lot of scrutiny for her ties to Diddy, and that Jaguar recently made some pretty bold claims of Beyonce, unaliven people, the streets are now speculating that Beyonce could be trying to shut Jaguar up to protect herself. Girl, y'all better be S for this, because Beyonce is finally fighting back, and she's fighting hard. Okay, so many people think that Jaguar only started talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce after Diddy's fall from grace. But she's been trying to expose them for years, and a lot of people dismiss her as crazy. But given everything that's come to light, fans are starting to pay more attention to her and wonder if she's been right all along. Well, Jaguar has been on their necks ever since then, and it doesn't look like that's coming to an end anytime soon. Y'all remember when Cassie exposed Diddy and hit him with that lawsuit last year? Well, Jaguar could not let that tea spill without adding her own mess into the mix. She straight up threw shade at Jay-Z, claiming he was in on Diddy's dirty business, and that he was even worse than Diddy.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
Just been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years.
Yeah, Jaguar and the Carters are definitely not on good terms, and she loves spilling their secrets every chance he gets. In her latest interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar claimed that Jay-Z was allegedly the mastermind behind the whole Me Too movement. Why, well, according to her, he supposedly needed to take down R. Kelly to cover up his own connection to R. Kelly's crimes. She's saying that Jay-Z bankrolled the movement to distance himself and hide any evidence to their past dealings.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler, and I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it.
So there's been so many people on the internet trying to figure out where you are. They're watching you. They're doing all types of stuff trying to figure you out.
You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit. That Cassie, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me, and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy.
Because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail, get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
Jaguar,
Guess they on vacation. 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping people against their will, putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane, unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about. Pierce.
Jaguar definitely didn't hold back with that claim. She said what she said, like I mentioned. The rumors about Aaliyah's death being foul play have been floating around for years. Fans have always connected the dots back to the Carters, saying it all happened because of Jay-Z's alleged obsession with Aaliyah and how it reportedly made Beyonce jealous before Jay-Z became fixated on Aaliyah. She was married to his close friend R. Kelly. Yeah, the same R. Kelly that Jaguar accused Jay-Z of setting up to bring down, and let's not forget the shadiest part of all. Of this, R. Kelly basically forced us into that marriage when she was only 15, and he was 27. Her parents had to step in and get the whole thing annulled. But still, it was very creepy that Jay-Z knew all about it and didn't say nothing, and watched his bestie marry her at that age, only for him to turn around and develop his own obsession. Now, for some context, in the early 2000s, Aaliyah was the it girl in Hollywood. She was not just one of the top female stars. She was easily the biggest hands down. And with all that fame, of course, she had a lot of admirers. Everybody was trying to shoot their shot, including Jay-Z and Dame Dash. The two were already having some tension. But when they got to competing for Aaliyah's attention baby, that's when things got even messier, and it led to Jay-Z betraying Dame in the worst way possible. He sold out the record label right from under him. Aaliyah definitely knew she was that girl, and she was not about to let nobody forget it. Sis was out here, enjoying the attention, playing the field, hanging out with different guys, but never really locking it with any of them. And according to sources, it wasn't even about getting physical. She just loved the attention. And all the gifts that came with it. Jayz and Dame Dash were both in that mix, trying to win her overall while knowing the other was doing the exact same thing. It was like this silent competition between the two of them, each of them trying to outdo each other for Aaliyah's affection.
I kind of eased up, but then we ran into each other. It's a long story.
So you and Jay was both getting at Aaliyah. Obviously,
everybody was getting at Aaliyah, bro.
Right.
She was like, you know, she'll go to dinner with her. She wasn't going to just be smashing.
Two friends chasing the same girl. Yeah, that's always a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, we've seen this too many times, and it never ends well. So of course the jealousy kicked in quick, and Aya was not making things easier. She was going on dates with both Jay and Dame, living her best life while they was probably giving each other major side eye on the regular. I mean, it's no surprise that things went downhill very fast. And y'all know Jay-Z does not take his L's lightly, so the whole situation was already on shaky ground. But things hit the fan when Aaliyah finally decided to get with Dame, and the kicker, Dame didn't even tell Jay-Z outright. But Jay still found out, because it all went down at a 4th of July party where they were all at awkward much.
So, you know, this is going to be hard for me. Because his friends were laughing at him.
Ah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I might have a up question since we're talking about Aaliyah, and ignore me if it's too much, but do you have any opinion on the R. Kelly situation? Do you think he got railroaded, or he's where he belongs?
Dame even admitted that he knew Jay-Z was going to make stuff difficult for him after that, cause Jay was super pissed. The tension was real. Yet have any opinion on the R. Kelly situation? Do you think he got railroaded? Or he's there, he's where he belongs? Yeah, I think he's way below Jaguar Wright, of course, added fuel to the fire by claiming that Aya was the main reason for the fallout between Jay and Dame. According to her, Jay was just salty about losing Aaliyah a Dame, and it pretty much ruined their whole friendship. Honestly, it sounds like a classic case of jealousy gone wild.